Well, I think my first exposure to ballet was because my older sister had been taking classes for a few years. At that age, like 6 or 7, I kind of wanted to do whatever my older brother and sister were doing, such as soccer and piano lessons and taekwondo. I'm not sure if I had ever even actually seen a real ballet. I don't even know if I knew what ballet was, but for some reason I wanted to do it. I think I had been asking my mom for a couple of years, and because I had been doing so many other activities, I guess she kind of was like, yeah, okay, like maybe eventually. And then I finally started. I took my first class at maybe 8, turning 9. My teacher was from Poland. She had been a professional ballet dancer. She had been through ballet school. She took it very seriously. Even as children, she was a bit strict, and I think at first it was hard for me, but then there was a certain point where I actually appreciated the strictness and the discipline that was needed. And I think ballet was the first thing that I guess I really felt like I really wanted to do well in. There's such a attention to detail, and I think that really attracted me. And so I think that was why I kept pursuing it. After working for a couple of years in like my local ballet studio, the teacher was kind of suggesting the idea of maybe going to like a professional school. I didn't even think about the idea of doing it as a career before that point. I remember like being in the car with my father and I don't even know why, but I just decided in one moment, like, okay, I really want to do the audition. My parents were really supportive, and it's not so much that like I decided, but it's more like I never questioned that was what I was going to do. It just became, of course. Before a performance, I feel really nervous and stressed, but then normally what happens is like as soon as I step on stage, I kind of am able to let go a bit. The best performances are always the ones where I'm not actually thinking so much about what step comes next or how well I did something. It's more like you just are able to almost lose yourself in the choreography and give in to the music. I always wanted to, at one point, come to Europe to dance. It was always kind of a dream. My biggest connection here is like the work that I do at the theatre and working on, the next premieres. When I first came here, obviously the reason to come was for work, but I suppose every year, you find different parts of the city, and yeah, it does start to feel more and more like home. The city is especially beautiful during the summer. Because it's so green and there's so many parks. Even during the winter, it's always nice to go for a walk and to appreciate the beauty of the river. Of course, I enjoy to spend time with my friends and to, go out and dance and do normal things, I guess. I was so happy when I found out that I had received this award. I was, of course, really honored and excited, especially when it's something you care about so much. It's nice to know that people actually appreciate what you do, because sometimes there's of course we are connected to the audience. There's always applause at the end of the show, but you don't know exactly what people think. I think it's very important to encourage people as they're developing and growing as artists. Of course, it's wonderful to receive this recognition, and it's a great feeling. Since I've been here, I've been given, some really great opportunities and chances, so I really appreciate that. Every role is a chance to grow, and so it's really great to have such a nice repertoire, and to keep adding to that is really, really nice.